Though Michael loved me deeply, when he was deceived by Ruby's lies, he lost the ability to distinguish right from wrong. He believed that I had killed his grandfather for the inheritance and that I had slept with other men and was pregnant with that man's child, so he cruelly subjected me to humiliation again and again. When he personally pushed me into the abyss, all the love turned to ashes, never to return in this lifetime. Take it off. 0711 Step forward. The prison hall was brightly lit at night. Over 300 female inmates in identical uniforms stood silently. Inmate number 1174 Arya stared at the gynecological examination table in front of her body trembling with fear. No, I don't want an exam. Take off your clothes, you're pregnant. This is a routine daily checkup. It's also Mr. Smith's orders, the female guard said expressionlessly the moment she heard Mr. Smith. Arya trembled even harder. Michael, he was merciless. It had been 6 months. Was he still not done humiliating her every single day for the past 6 months? She was forced to strip naked in front of all the female prisoners and guards. Then, shamefully, she would lie on that examination table, spread her legs, and allow the doctor to touch her from chest to bottom while everyone watched. No, I want to see Michael. I want to see him. If he doesn't come, I won't do the checkup. Instead of stepping forward, Arya backed away. The cold examination table looked like a monster, ready to devour every last shred of her dignity. Every time she was examined, she felt crushed into the dust. If it weren't for the child, if it weren't for finding out who framed her, she would have long given up on living. Arya, this prison is Mr. Smith's doing. You think just because you want to see him, he'll come running? Keep dreaming. Take off your clothes, hurry up, or do you want us to help you undress? The other inmates in the holding area stared at her with gleaming eyes, excitement written all over their faces. Arya trembled even more violently. She had resisted once before, and they had swarmed her. Not only was she stripped naked, but the women had pinched and twisted her all over. She couldn't go through that again. She would rather die. Clenching her eyes shut, Arya turned and charged toward the wall. Stop her, the guard shouted. Crash. Several inmates rushed over and grabbed her uniform without hesitation. Suddenly, a warm wetness spread beneath her. Fluid flowed down her legs. Arya's face turned pale. My water broke. I'm going into labor. The guard glanced at the blood and fluid on the floor. Premature labor, not her problem. All right, show's over. Everyone back to your rooms. Arya's eyes widened. Go back to her cell like this, alone. She grabbed the guard's arm. Tell Michael, this is his child. If anything happens to the baby, he won't forgive you. That got the guard's attention. She clearly panicked. Fine, go back to your cell and wait. Whether the child lives or dies, Mr. Smith will decide. Stumbling back to her cell, pain tearing through her abdomen, sweat poured down Arya's face. She barely made it to the wooden bed before something slipped out of her with a rush. A baby. She gave birth. Arya looked over with joy. The premature baby, wrinkled and small, looked just like her. Bang, the cell door swung open. Michael walked in with a cold expression. Who gave you permission to give birth? Arya froze. Michael, look at her. She's your flesh and blood. What's this? Then Michael flung a photo and a report at her. Without another word, he picked up the newborn and took a wet white cloth from the guard behind him. He covered the baby's tiny face. In an instant, the baby stopped breathing, only air going out, none coming in. Fed to the Tibetan Mastiff. No, Arya's face was pale. Her body, still weak after giving birth, had no strength left, yet she still struggled desperately to get off the bed and snatch her daughter back from Michael's hands. With just a glance from Michael, the female guard stepped forward and pinned Arya down. She was completely immobilized, forced to watch with tears in her eyes. Even a vicious tiger doesn't eat its cubs. She's your biological daughter. How could you be so cruel to her? Michael cast a contemptuous glance at the baby and sneered. Is she really mine? She is, of course. Before Arya could finish, Michael interrupted coldly. Whether she is or not, I wouldn't dare keep a child born from a vicious woman like you. Hearing